Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. A return coming from the 14. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Oh, yeah. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the outside. It's looked in by Chase.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That his first touchdown of the new year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
It is 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
On the set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Walker. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set, and fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Devon Achane to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Quick throw, that's Leggett on the RPO.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. An extra point attempt to follow. And here's another extra point that he has missed. Second one that is no good. And as it stands, those 2 points are the difference in this game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Go! Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, caught by Chase.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route, But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Here's Walker. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back. Prove the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. To throw, it's McCarthy. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. That's taken in by Achane. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
To the air once more is McCarthy. ground. He'll be taken down.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on his spot. Seemed like everybody was chasing their own sack instead of just rushing him as a unit.
Now a screen set up for Achane. He is in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Back to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
The Bengals field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, he's got a man, and he caught it. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Gutsy call there. They forego the field goal attempt and allow their offense to come back on the field to try to end this drive with 6. Now, how often do we see those plays blow up in your face and we question the decision? But when they get it right, we have no choice but to tip our cap.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Let's go.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Third and goal. They'll run with Achane. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up fourth down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
19 tight, 19 tight. Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. This finds Smith and Jigba along the sideline.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Come on, set.
They'll try and run it with Walker. He's going to have a Bengals first down, at least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
Right there.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion.
Go.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. And do you believe this? Yeah, there's cause for concern over there. That is a 4th missed extra point in this game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Warrior 70. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
He'll drop to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, check that, street, hut.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
the TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Achane. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. In motion, it's Waddle. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 75. Check go.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon.
And he will score again. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 Lions. Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. Hup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready, go!
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set. Set, go.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Here's H.N. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. He'll get this out wide, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Dolphins. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
15-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff. It's Achane heading left. And he'll only get down to around the 42. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Let's go now.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and long. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned